I was fighting some demons. In the field, bitch, I'm deep in.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Gorgeously Real, and you are now watching Gorgeously Real TV. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you're a vet, then of course you know how we rockin'. Good morning to you all. I hope all is well. I hope you had a beautiful night last night. I was going to try to wait to do this video because I don't feel good. I have a gum infection. So my face is swollen and I'm on amoxicillin. I just started that last night. So I'm talking a little bit better than I was yesterday because yesterday I could not even get out of the bed. I'm still in the bed now, of course, because look how early it is. It's 7:54, but I'm going to go ahead and get this video done. I wanted to wait because I'm not the type of person who wants to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different update videos. I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. But it has been brought to my attention that a YouTuber has put out that Taylor Williams is dead. And I am coming to you as a Jacksonville native, born and raised here, to tell you that that is not true. That is fake news. This is why I always wait to do my videos and I hold off because I am not the type to do fake news. That's not what's up. I don't represent that on my channel. And for those who do, you're sad. You're using this little girl to get money and then you're speaking death on her. So an update for Taylor Rose Williams is that the same day that I did the video, on November the 7th, her mother was cooperating. Everything was cool. And then later, a couple hours later, I'll say if 12 hours later, her mother stopped, she stopped cooperating with the police. And I'm not going to say this lady's name because she doesn't deserve to be acknowledged. So that's why I'm just saying mother. But can we even really call her a mother? She's really just a surrogate. Okay? Hell, a surrogate might even be too good of a name to give to her. So I was not planning to do this. I was just holding off and holding off. But once again, it pops up in my feed and my recommendations that this lady has put out that Taylor Williams is dead. And I'm like looking and searching, going and looking at the news clips, going and looking at the articles, and there is nothing that says that she is dead. They said that they pushed the search for her all the way to Alabama and that they found some remains. So what they're going to do is check those remains to see if it is Taylor or not. They did not say or clarify and say, yes, this is Taylor, she's passed on. That is not what happened. See, if you don't live in Jacksonville, you shouldn't be speaking on things that you do not know. And if you are going to speak on it, how hard is it for you to search on your phone, search on your computer? How hard is it for you to do that to make sure you're putting out the right information? I'm not that type of person. And you definitely shouldn't be that type of person. Why you are, I don't know. I'm running my YouTube just how I run my real life. No BS, period. No lies, period. No drama, period. I'm agitated because why are you sitting here getting these views off of this girl for a lie? I was one of the first to cover Taylor. I didn't see none of these YouTubers covering Taylor until after I did it. And you know what pisses me off? They're getting all these views and I'm barely getting views. I'm very well aware that y'all come to my channel and you take some of my material and then you try to go and upload it on your channel. You don't even live in Jacksonville. So how would you even know? Just like with the cupcake situation. I didn't sit there and think I thought I knew everything and just kept speaking and speaking and speaking on that baby, because I'm not from where they're from. Everyone is entitled to an opinion, yes, but when you begin to lie, that is a problem. And to lie on a 5-year-old girl's life, that's a problem. And I'm not cool with that. I'm just not. Everybody always talking about, oh, drama in these YouTube streets. What drama? I don't do drama ever. I just want people to know that if you're going to post something, post it accurately. Do not post fake news, because you can have people out here thinking something that is not even going on, because you're not from my city. You're not from here. And I'm not sitting here saying other YouTubers can't talk about what goes on in my city, because they can. You can do whatever you want to do. But sitting here doing the lies for views, that's fucked up. You know what? Let me not cuss. That's messed up. I don't understand how you could sleep at night knowing that you put that fake video out. You didn't even go back and try to delete it and tell the truth. You just put it out there. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm not excited that 3 kids, 4 kids, whatever, have come up missing. Dulce, Cupcake, Taylor, Nevaeh. This is not a game. This is not something that you do. You don't use your platform to spread fake news. You're supposed to be using your platform so that we can keep good coverage on what is going on with our children, because they're being slaughtered. They are being slaughtered like they're nothing. And it's not right, because God didn't put them here for them to go through this type of stuff. Children are innocent, and they deserve to be loved and to be happy. Not to be harmed, not to be showing up in landfills, not to be stabbed and thrown in a landfill, or drowned and thrown in a landfill. They don't deserve these type of things to happen to them. They're children. But you still have these sick, demented adults out here who are attracted to little girls and sometimes even little boys. And I just don't understand how can you be attracted to a child? That is sick, and that is disgusting. Now, Taylor is not dead, and that is really why, like, I was trying so hard. That's really why I'm doing this video. And I said I'm going to stop dragging my videos out, and I'm going to get straight to the point. So that's what I'm doing now. We're just getting straight to the point. Let's go. And another thing, I've been using the Cake browser. I've been using that. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty cool. But, this just burns my biscuits. Like, I'm trying so hard not to curse, because I really just want to fire off. I really do. I want to snap, because I'm a hothead. This is not what you want. It never will be what you want, because I will lose it. I will lose it, and you're going to be like, oh, damn, like, really? I didn't know she had that side. Playing with kids, children, you're going to see that side. Lies, you're going to see that side. That's from yesterday, so excuse that photo. But this baby is not dead. Her mother has become a suspect in the case, and she tried to commit suicide once she realized that she's a suspect. So she is in the hospital as we speak. And I believe they're going to arrest her. Because for one, she set it off when she stopped cooperating. She set it off then and there. When people started to say that they saw toys, but they never saw a child, she set it off from there. When she sat there and hired people from Craigslist to help her move from the south side to the north side, she set it off from there. You just made this too obvious. And I just want to know what makes you hurt your own child? Like, the devil is for real, for real. He is running rapid. He is running rapid. And it's going to be a lot more suicides and stuff like that happening because we are not spiritually strong and secure. So we need to get that way because that's all Satan does. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And he's doing that. And he's doing it like crazy, like clockwork. Every time you turn on the news, it's a murder or a kidnapping or something negative happening. That's the devil. Okay, so here, this was posted November the 12th, which was yesterday, and this is with foxnews.com. Mother of missing Florida girl Taylor Williams, who's 5, charged after human remains found in Alabama. So they said human remains, but they're not saying that it's Taylor. Okay, the mother of a missing Florida girl, Taylor Rose Williams, has been charged with child neglect and giving false information to investigators after police found human remains in rural Alabama, authorities announced on Tuesday. Excuse me. The woman, Navy Petty Officer Brianna Williams, reported her daughter missing last week, telling investigators she disappeared from home overnight, authorities said. Williams was booked at an area hospital after being admitted because of an apparent overdose. Jacksonville Sheriff Mike Williams, who is not related to the family, announced during a news conference on Tuesday evening. In a news release, investigators said search teams had uncovered human remains in a wooded area between the cities of Linden and Demopolis in Alabama. The ID process is continuing. I'm going to say that one more time. The ID process is continuing. While indications are that this might be Taylor Williams, the exact identification of the victim will be made pending some detailed forensic analysis of those remains, Williams said. Taylor Williams was reported missing from her Jacksonville, Florida home last Wednesday. Sheriff Williams said Taylor's mother hasn't spoken with investigators since that day. He said Williams told police she last saw the child in her bed around midnight. She's also said to have asserted that an exterior door was open and that the girl was gone the next morning. Really? The sheriff said Taylor Williams' father, who hadn't seen the child in 2 years, and her family have been cooperating with the investigation. The mother had been staying at the Jacksonville Navy Air Base where she works, the sheriff said. Brianna Williams, 27, is from the county in which the remains were found. Wow, so she's not even from here. The news outlet, citing 2 law enforcement sources, reported that she's in life-threatening condition following what appeared to be a suicide attempt. Brianna was assigned to the Tactical Operations Center at Naval Air Station Jacksonville in April 2018 and enlisted in the Navy 7 years ago. Military officials said she was still reporting for duty as of Tuesday morning, WJXT reported. A close family friend of hers, who did not want to be identified, said she'd been on suicide watch during the investigation, First Coast News reported. The friend said she'd overdosed after the remains were found, and when police were on the way to arrest her, the news station added. So she's basically was trying to take the easy way out. That is just tragic. It does not say that Taylor is dead. It says that they found the remains and that this could possibly be Taylor. But it does not outright say the remains were hers. So I don't understand why to push that type of false news into things and not know how. As a YouTuber, you're supposed to know how to read into things. You're supposed to know how to, separate whatever. Take everything that you're reading and separate real from fake. As a YouTuber, that's what you're supposed to do, because you have people coming to your YouTube channel wanting to know about these certain situations that are occurring. So if you're out here putting fake news, how is anyone going to know the truth? They're going to go by what you said and say, oh, she's dead. Then here come all the in memory videos. But I would rather wait until they identify completely that that is Taylor before I do a post or anything that says Taylor's dead. I want to have concrete proof, concrete evidence. And we'll have that once they finish looking at the remains that they have. But I did not know that her mother is originally from Alabama. I didn't even know that, so that's new to me. I just don't understand what is happening to this world. Like, children are having the most horrific deaths that I've ever seen. Growing up, it used to be this happening every once in a while. I think the first one that I've ever heard on, it was Maddie Clifton, I believe. That was the first that I had ever heard. And I think I was a kid around that time. But now they have people so desensitized that this is happening so much that it doesn't even bother people anymore. It's like, oh, another child came up missing, or another child came up dead. Oh, okay. Because they done desensitized us to this type of stuff. We're so used to hearing this type of thing happen that we think, or some people think it's normal, because I know it's not normal. This is definitely not normal. And I already knew something in the buttermilk wasn't clean when her mother stopped cooperating. The father and the rest of the family, of course, they're still cooperating because they have nothing to hide. And then as soon as they listed her as a suspect, she goes and tries to overdose herself, trying to take the easy way out because she knows she can't handle jail. See, the military, they handle their type of stuff way different than civilians do. So the punishment that she would get would be coming from the military. And it's not going to be pretty. So she'd rather go and kill herself and spend an eternity in hell than face that she possibly killed her daughter and buried her somewhere. And you going on the news and you have us all looking for this baby as if you recently seen this baby. It's possible that Taylor had been missing for weeks. So who initially called and made an Amber Alert? I don't know that part. If you do know who made the Amber Alert and who called the police, let me know. Because if she sat there and she called the police knowing that she knew that poor child was possibly already dead, that's insane. You just incriminated yourself. And of course, as usual, like say if a wife dies, they're going to look at the husband first. So of course it's only natural that they look at the mother first as a suspect. And she's making herself look guilty because you stopped cooperating and now all of a sudden you done tried to overdose. Why? Did you give Taylor that opportunity? That baby was brought into your life for you to love, for you to cherish. Children are blessings. They are not downfalls. And I am so sick of hearing people say, oh, I need a break. I'm tired of being a mother. I need to live my life. What do you mean you need to live your life? Once you have that child is your life. Okay? And I'm not saying you can't go and party or go somewhere and enjoy yourself, but your life belongs to that child once that child comes into this world, because they never asked to come here. You laid down, opened your legs, let someone come into you and put his sauce all up in it, and then here comes the baby. And we don't even know why she has not let the father see Taylor in 2 years. So how long has this been going on? Could Taylor have possibly been dead a long time ago? and she's just now getting caught for this, what happens in the dark will always come to light. But I'm already going to say that, yeah, she's guilty and that she did it, because why are you trying to overdose? Why are you trying to commit suicide? You did something. That's just screaming that you did something. And whatever you did, your conscience cannot handle it. I don't understand why people make it like it's so hard to be a parent. It's not that hard. It becomes hard when you become selfish. That's when it becomes hard. But if you're selfless, you're all about raising your child the right way, these type of things don't occur. When you love your child unconditionally, things that you are supposed to do as a mother. You're a nurturer. That's what you are. But you have no love for your child. We have had these kids, and Nevaeh, she doesn't have anything to do with the whole child abuse and child neglect thing, because she was stabbed by somebody, by her mom's boyfriend. So she's exempt from that, because I'm pretty sure that girl's mother loved her. She looked like she loved her. Rest in peace to the both of them. But it's nothing hard about it. I cannot. I mean, I don't have kids. I'm 30 years old, and I know, like, I have things I want to accomplish before I become a mother. But I absolutely do believe that being a mother is one of the biggest blessings in the world. And I wish other people saw that way. But they don't. You don't have a right to hurt these children. You're supposed to love them. And I can't stand seeing stuff like this. I just cannot stand it. Because by me having sickle cell, that's why I don't have a child. Even though I want one so bad, I don't want to pass this disease on. This is the most painful thing to go through. And I couldn't see a child, going through this the way that I went through it from a child to now. I can't do that. I can't risk that. So I decided not to have children. And it's a medication that I'm on for my sickle cell that you have to take birth control with it, because if you have a child and you're on that medication, the child will come out deformed. So I've been on that medication since I was 16 years old. And even though as a 16-year-old, I don't have sex, or I wasn't having sex, I still had to be put on a birth control patch. And even now, I've been celibate for 2 years almost, but I still have to take the birth control shot. Why? I mean, that's just their suggestion, just to be on it, as long as I'm on this medication. So, I hope this video is not too long for you guys. And I hope, that y'all enjoyed watching the video and enjoyed hearing what I have to say. I'm going to run through some little pictures of this cutie pie. And thank y'all for listening. I'm definitely going to try to keep my videos short and sweet if I can. That's her mother. So yeah, we're going to end the video with this. That's the mother, Brianna Williams, and that's Taylor. And I'm not sure if that's Taylor or if that's Taylor's little brother. It might be Taylor when she was a baby. So, I'm going to ask that we all take a moment of silence for Taylor. Okay? Okay. So like I said, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up on this video. Make sure you comment so we can talk about all of this. Make sure you share the video so that we can get more subscribers. Tell your friend to tell their friend about my YouTube channel. And last but not least, subscribe. subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Please keep Taylor in your prayers. If that is her, I'll do an update. But as of right now, there has not been anything saying that is concrete saying that that's Taylor. So please just keep her within your prayers. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I may be back with another video. I did a video yesterday, last night, on Lil Reese. So go check that video out. Leave it a thumbs up. So you guys just have a blessed one. And like I said, if you want to hit me up and contact me, you can hit me up in the comments or on my Instagram and Facebook, which will be in the description below. So y'all have a blessed one.